Guys, welcome to Sake&Sumo. We are together for once.
Yeah. We're here and it's the it's the holidays.
Touch him.
Reach out and touch me.
But yes, happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
I'm going to be releasing this tomorrow, so happy Thanksgiving. Justin's down in San Antonio, so we decided to get together night before Thanksgiving and drink. We decided to watch detective shows, because there's some good ones out there right now.
Yeah.
He introduced me to The Jackal.
Awesome one on Peacock.
I am watching 2 at the moment, but the one I want to talk about is Cross. You need to watch Cross.
I have seen a preview and I was like, I should probably add that one to my watch list. And you've just confirmed it, so
Dude,
that's going to happen tomorrow.
The main actor, he's one of my favorite actors. I can never remember his name. It pisses me off. It's one of those things where you're like why can't I remember this guy's name?
Yeah.
But he's been in Leverage, which is a great TV show.
Leverage.
He was Hawkman in the Black Adam movie.
Was he?
Yes, he played Hawkman. He did such a good job. It's my second favorite Hawkman performance ever. It's fantastic.
Call.
And he was also one of the NWA people from Straight Outta Compton. He is a fantastic actor, and he's killing it in Cross. So, Jackal seems really awesome. I can't wait to get deeper into that.
Yeah.
Cross, there's other good shit out there right now. Detective shows where it's at the moment.
See, we don't always just watch sci-fi.
It's not just fantasy, sci-fi, nerdy shit, okay? Granted, probably the things we like most about
pretty awesome.
about these kind of shows is like, ooh, they had to think about things.
Yeah.
They had to work shit out, which is kind of nerdy when you think about it. We're still nerdy when we're not being nerdy.
We're watching a puzzle.
So thanks for joining us. We're gonna go through this as quickly as we can. It was a fantastic tournament. We're gonna just
one of the best of the year.
It was the last one of the year. Just a great way to finish, and we have a good way to start next year. But let's first start. We're not even gonna do Jurio this time. Jurio was good, but
we don't have all our stats.
Our stats and information. So I want to start with the bottom. One of our show's favorites, Undertaker. He didn't win like I hoped he did, but he still did really decent. He still did really decent.
Yeah.
Double-digit wins, really well. I'm very excited about him. He did a good job. We're waiting for the purple to come back. Purple's coming back, baby.
That it is. And I count so far, I think there's 4 people with purple or purple variations of the
We're not going to call them purple.
There's
going to be like a violet.
There's plum.
There's plum.
As Cheeky85 has told us. There's violet and non-purple. I don't know.
We will figure something out. It's not going to be purple. The only person that gets purple on this show is Taker.
Dun dun. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So moving up on the list, Takano Show had a fantastic. He even won a special prize. I believe it was Fighting Spirit.
Yes.
He killed it.
Yes.
It was one of his best tournaments ever.
And again, I mean, you guys watch, Breakfast in the Basho, and we sleep on him sometimes. Like I don't, and
because he's good, but he feels like someone who's going to be between M12 and M3 all the time.
That's a good way to put it. People who tend to tap the Sanyaku rank, there's a little something about them.
Yeah.
Like a little spark that that slowly becomes their signature.
Yeah.
And some of those other guys, guys like a Sarada Umi, I don't know, just some of those middle of the road guys where, you're like, oh wow, like, oh wow, he got 9 wins, but their sumo doesn't do it, and a lot of those guys who strive for glory, really put their stamp on their style. Pancakes, Hoshoryu, all these guys, Onosato, like all these
Even
guys
once
have
you
their
don't
style.
even pay attention to them because we always make fun of the fact that Waka's brother, Motoharu, we always make fun of the fact that he didn't really have like a style that's his, but he's up there anyway. But you also, it's just you notice when he shows up.
Yeah,
it's one of those things.
And he's got the name. I don't know.
The Waka name is helpful.
The Waka name, like, just it forces you to watch him with more scrutiny.
Speaking of Wakas, Waka Takage was another one of our special prize guys. He got a technique award. By the way, this is his 6th special prize. 5 of them are technique awards. I mean, and his second one in a row.
He kills it.
Yeah.
Now, in fairness, I know the rules, but like, the person who should have won the technique prize was Hoshoryu. But
if you're so high,
once you're up in the
they expect you to have good technique. They expect you to have fighting spirit. They expect you to be outstanding.
Above and beyond. I took a tally, and I think I hit 7 or 8 techniques that are not Yorikiri Oshidashi.
Okay, and that is a big thing.
In a 15 days.
It is a big thing in techniques, but it's not the only thing.
It's
like,
true.
Because like I said, before he became Ozeki, Takesho got 2. And Takesho has like 3 moves. And that's I am the biggest Takesho fan.
And he's a pusher thruster. There's
because
so many.
There's part of it. Part of the technique award is like, can you force your style on everybody? And that's part of it because everybody knows what Takesho, and everybody knows he's not good on the belt.
Yeah.
But how many people get to his belt back in the day before he retired?
Yeah.
So that's the same thing I saw with Waka Takage. It wasn't that he was doing a bunch of different shit. It's that he was getting low. He was getting that little fucking Otsuke push on the fucking other side and then just driving people out like it was nothing.
It was good.
It was like, this is how I beat people.
Speaking of people who force their style on everyone, I have been forced to respect Abi.
Who's our 3rd technique prize? Well, not technique, but a special prize. He got outstanding performance. For beating Hoshoryu.
God, he killed it. He killed it.
He did.
That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to hate. There's no hate.
He was on his toes, too, so I'm a little pissed. Usually when we see him kill it, it's because his technique has gotten... Like, sometimes he drops his feet. But this time it was just... He was on his toes, but you just couldn't stop him.
I just want to say... Just like in anything, like, somebody winning with bad technique, is that always a good thing? Like, is it... I don't know. Does your luck run out at some point in time? And does like hard work and technique prevail? To be continued. I don't know.
We will talk more about Abi later. So those are the technique prizes, and we can go through a lot of stuff. I'm going to skip right to what we want to talk about, and that is the 3 Ozekis. Let's start with Onosato. This was his first. I'm not mad at him. Like a lot of people were like, "Oh, what's wrong with him?" Okay, he had the hangover Ozeki.
Super young.
And he had the Ozeki hangover, which everybody has.
Yep.
Like, you could go from, like, kicking ass. And not only Ozeki hangover, he also won a tournament, right? The last tournament.
Yeah.
So he was getting parties and shit and all the stuff he has to do for a tournament winner. Plus, he just became Ozeki. He has to go through all that.
He's
still got 9 wins.
Yeah. Honestly, look for him in January to be in the running for the Yusho. Like, he's gonna go through the holidays, regroup, and be like, "Yo, what the hell?"
9 wins. That's, by the way, his lowest so far. His lowest tournament has been 9 wins,
give him a break.
which he's done twice, and after that, it's been all double digits. That's insanity when you think about how long he's been doing this. I mean, okay, so he was a badass college guy.
Yeah.
Still, it's so good. So even though he's killing it, and like he said, he's going to be the biggest problem with our other 2 Ozekis, who are both technically on an Ozeki run. We have one who definitely is Yokozuna. I'm sorry, Yokozuna runs. We have one that definitely is, and that is going to be a Pancakes.
Yes.
He went 14-1.
And you know what? His beautiful little baby face is growing on me. It's not like we started the whole the nickname Pancakes and stuff, and he's like or like Boss Baby or stuff like that.
Yeah, Boss Baby.
But
Yeah,
really,
Angry Baby.
Angry Baby.
I love that face. Pancakes is still the most popular.
But the more I look at him, the more I'm comfortable with him at. If I saw him as a Yokozuna, I can see it.
His defense is too good. Like people try to throw him or push him, and he just kind of nope. I got it. Yeah. It's for someone his size.
He can drop the hammer on
Yes. He just he can just sit down. The way you think in your brain, someone's throwing me or someone's pushing me, I need to sit down.
Yep.
But it's harder to do than just thinking about it, and then he just can do it. He was great.
Yeah.
14-1, beautiful, and more than likely, I don't know if they've decided, the YDC's decided or anything, but more than likely, for his 13-2 and being in the running the last day and losing to the guy who won it, Hoshoryu is probably on a Yokozuna run as well. Here's the thing.
Sick.
You can have a double promotion here. There's only been a few in history. I think the last one was like 1970. That's how long it's been.
Wow. Guys, the House of Pancakes.
It was so great. So this is what I'm hoping is, again, they meet on the last day. This is Terno Fuji isn't around. They will meet on the last day unless if Terno Fuji isn't around. And they're both, again, 1-0 losses, and there's fighting for the tournament. If they do that, yeah, I think they're going to double promote them.
How?
Especially
what
if
a fun
Haas
era
wins.
would it be?
Yeah.
What a fun era.
So we're going to need another Ozeki.
Japan gets their Dream Boy, and
Haas,
I guess the rest of us
back to the Mongolian.
Back to the Mongolian dynasty, and how
we're going to need an Ozeki if that does happen, because we need 2 Ozekis, and that's only going to leave 1. The thing is, the guy who I think best has a chance is Wataru Kage, and he still has a while to go before he gets there. Yeah, he still has a few tournaments.
Kirishima.
No, not after this tournament.
He's got a lot of work to do.
We should talk a little bit about that. But before we talk about that, since we're together, we're going to go old school Sake and Sumo and talk about what we're drinking. We have this bottle.
Oh, yes.
But this is not what we're drinking.
We're drinking
Jack Daniel's Hard Tea.
Jack Daniel's. Guys, this is actually, he just introduced me to it. Really good. They come in, there's like a little variety pack. They actually have actual alcohol in it.
Yeah, 5%. This is really good chunk of alcohol.
Really not bad. It's not strong.
And you get flavors that meet you. Like, I got peach because I am a peach.
Yes. I got blackberry because I'm a beautiful blackberry. Ooh.
And it's hard tea because we're both hard.
Yeah. Pause.
Ooh. Anyway. So that's that. So, yeah, we're going to go down to some guys. So we talked about the badass thing that happened, the badass thing that's happened in January. Here's the other thing. Kirishima. There's other guys that disappointed me. Kirishima's the one that I was like, after the last tournament, I thought maybe he's going to be back on his way. And I swear to you, I don't think it's an injury. Like, when he first dropped, it was. But now I think it's a mental thing.
Yep.
I think he's thinking, like, I need to be an Ozeki again. Yeah. And that's all his pressure he puts on himself. And so he doesn't perform as well. Because in the middle of the Basho, he was killing it.
Dude, that's just called being a human.
That's being a human.
You know?
He has the yips. And in golf terminology, he has the yips. That's what he has right now.
Yeah.
Fuck, I didn't think about that just now. He has the yips.
Some people who like, I mean, when you get used to, kind of coasting to glory, and then you get, a little bit of a reality check in that, oh, this is a marathon, not a sprint. People are just like, wait, like I just won my first sprint, the first leg of it. It's like, nah, you got miles to go, and so there's these peaks and valleys, and that's,
I think he's gonna do great. I just don't know if he's gonna be like a Papayasu and like never make it all the way back up. And we love Papa, we love him so much. It's just that we knew years ago that he wasn't going to make it back up. He just wasn't consistent enough anymore, and I don't know if that's what's going to happen.
But he, for a while, just like Matakumi, he mentally just gave up. Like, just was like, they hit their stride, and as soon as they had a little dip.
Yeah, part of it could be they were trying so hard to get to that Ozeki part, and they lost it fast, and that's got to be...
It's got to hurt.
Like, your fighting spirit just has to take a hit on that one.
Yes, fair.
And, okay, so there's that going on. I was disappointed, even though he did good sumo, but Oho only had 6 wins, And it was the first time, I mean, granted, he was M1. And M1 and Kobasubis are the guys that get their asses whipped. We all know that. Yeah. But I was like...
He got lit up.
And he did good sumo. Like, if you watch especially that first week, he fought really well. He even beat Pancakes. He was the guy who beat Pancakes.
Yep.
It's just that sometimes you can have great sumo and still lose. And that's what was happening to him until, like, I think in the second week he was just like, shit, am I going to win again? And that's just kind of like, the rest of the time was just kind of like...
That's a terrible feeling.
And I feel bad for the guy. Look, if Haas thinks you're one of the best, then you're going to make it. You just need to fucking find you got to find your mental game.
You got to believe in yourself.
That's all you got to do, Oho. Find a way to get your fighting spirit up for every single match, even when you start losing.
Wow!
But that hurts. So, So I think the two best chances for the next Ozekis, if we get these two guys become Yokozunas, which I believe they can. I know a lot of people online says they're not ready, but ready or not, if they show up and kill it in January, they're going to get promoted.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, oh, it's desperation. I'm like, no.
No.
Tournament or equivalent, 2 in a row at Ozeki. That's what it is.
And I'm here for it. 2025 is going to be amazing. If this tournament sets the pace for what we are to see, in 2025, I am here for it. It's going to be exciting. This is going to be a lot of exciting promotions. A lot of, also a lot of heartache. Shodai will probably go down even more.
And they'll have good tournaments, which will piss off Justin.
Yes, he'll. You know what? He could probably hit like the bottom of my Gashina and then take out a fucking Ozeki and be like, fucking Shodai, God. Listen, pick a lane.
I would like to say that I think also this is a big thing for next year, and we'll talk about it more in our January post. But I think Wakata Kage and Taker sometime next year, probably mid-year towards the end of the year, will become an Ozeki. I think both of them have the ability to be Ozekis.
You heard it here first, guys.
Barring injuries, that's the only reason that they're not.
Who is here? I'm here for it.
The
Undertaker being Ozeki. Waka was already a given. But the fact that you said, I know, but like
you saw it though.
Once it becomes Ozeki, are you shocked?
No, because we called that before even Haas. We were like, he was the future part 1, Haas was the future part 2. Like, we knew those two guys were going to be the shit.
But putting Taker up there,
it's going to happen, dude. Because he seems to get double digits even when he's not doing great. He seems to still gets like 10 or 11 wins.
Very much staying power. Just stay injury free.
Yeah, he's just so consistent.
Stay injury free, please.
It's really hard to keep that dude down. But yeah, oh my gosh. Okay, so we're already at 20 minutes.
Yep.
I don't know how I'm going to put this on my computer. I might have to chop it up a little bit and then move it over to edit it. Or I guess I could try to edit it on my phone.
Can you?
I mean, I have the Rush thing.
Oh.
It's not as good.
Rush.
I like Rush too. It's just not as it's not as detailed. It's like it's like you using
the working man's.
Yeah, it's like you using like a graphic design thing that's not like hardcore
Canva.
Yes, see what I'm saying? Like you're like, yeah, that's doable, but like, when you know what you're doing, you kind of
I get it. I get that.
Like when I use Pro, it's shit. Oh, we got off track, didn't we? Sorry about that, guys.
That's all right.
All right, so man. Are you excited? Are you excited about sumo? We're excited about sumo.
Guys. You
have to be too, right?
2024 was awesome.
At the end of it, especially.
At least in 2025, we have sumo. And that can keep me going for a while, you guys.
And we're going to have great amateur sumo in 2025 in Texas. We have the National Championship.
Yes.
March 29th in Austin. Dripping Springs, technically.
Dripping Springs? Yeah.
Austin. We're gonna have a great Met. We have a haircutting ceremony for his guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm putting it on so he didn't have to worry about it, but he can be there at the end.
Oh. So I can actually, focus on the sumo stuff.
The sumo stuff,
sometimes.
and then at the end you can get all emotional.
I know. Oh man,
it's going to be emotional
geez.
for a lot of us. Ben Marquez is one of our favorite guys. You probably seen us talk to him. You see him talk to us on his channel. He's also been on. Shit, he's been on fucking Sumo Primetime.
He's been on everything. Yeah,
that's how
he finds his way. He finds his way on.
He's
all
one of
the
the people
things.
you want to pay attention to him. So that amateur, and you know what? We might talk about it in December. We might talk about an amateur thing. We either probably do one ourselves,
Yes.
or maybe we'll do another one, Grand Sumo Breakdown, like we did last year, where we had awards and stuff.
Yep.
Something will happen. We'll get that out. Next year, we have an awesome plan for what we call lessons from the half dojo.
Yeah.
We have to record it first, but that should be a fun thing next year. And there's a few other ideas we're floating out there. We're trying to make a good channel.
Yeah.
For Dice Like Breakfast and Basho, we might have to have some changes. We don't know yet. We will let y'all know if you're a part of our Discord if we have to make big changes to that or not.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
It's fine. It's fine.
So from here on out, let's see. I'm almost done here.
Got a little left.
God damn, I like this.
Yeah.
Delicious. Anyway, well, that's not. No, sorry. Jack Daniels, sponsor us.
That would be great.
We'll do commercials.
Dave, for real, you can get a whole minute, 2 minutes, whatever you want, and where we just sit and talk about Jack Daniels and all the amazing products. Just keep sending us products.
We could probably make some really good sumo content for y'all guys. Y'all would love Jack
It
Daniels.
would be fucking hilarious.
But, okay, so get your sumo on, guys. We love you. Have a freaking great new year. Happy Thanksgiving.
Yes, happy Thanksgiving.
Ah.